Am I the asshole for not giving my husband my escape money when I saw that we were financially struggling? I'm a 34-year-old female, have recently ran into a situation with my husband, who's a 37-year-old male, and I'm curious about if I am the asshole here or not. So me and my husband have
Escape
been
money?
together for
What?
8 years, married for 7. When I got married, my mother came to me privately and talked about setting aside money as a rainy day escape fund, if worse came to worse. My husband has never shown any signs of being dangerous and rarely even gets upset, but the way my mother talked about it, it seemed like a no-brainer to have. When me and my husband, I really don't like that. When my husband and I got together, we agreed I would be a stay-at-home wife. We are both child-free, so that was never a concern. My husband made a comfortable mid-six-figure salary. All was good until about 2 years ago. He was injured at work in a near-fatal accident. Between
Jesus.
hospital bills and a lawsuit that we lost that ate up nearly all of our savings, I took a part-time job while my husband was recovering. But when he fully recovered, we transitioned back into me being unemployed as my husband insisted that it was his role to provide. He currently is working 2 full-time jobs and Ubers on his off days to keep us afloat. Here is where I might be the asshole. I do all of the expense management and have continued to put money into my escape account, although I significantly decreased
No way.
from 750 a month to just 200 a month. My husband came home exhausted one night and asked about
She's stealing.
downsizing because the stress of work was going to kill him. I told him downsizing would not be an option as I had
You're an
spent
asshole.
many years making our house a home and offered to go back to work.
Yeah, you're an asshole. Absolutely, 100%, 1000%. You're an asshole.
But the whole reason that you would even need the
Escape money.
no, the whole reason he even needed these extra jobs is because you're stealing the money. So you're literally embezzling the fucking money.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You're fucking stealing.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's disgusting. And of course, what's a thought gonna do? Is gonna fall. Oh, we're married. Half of everything he makes is yours.
But the problem is he's not even aware of, one, the fucking escape money, two,
Right.
that you're doing this action alone. So
And the money and the
No.
escape money is for you. No, that's what the divorce is for. If that's what you're gonna do, but for you to just take his money because it's his money, he's working for all of it. Just to take his money and do it, like, what the fuck?
this is crazy.
Your mother taught you this? She's a bitch too. The fuck?
He tried to be nice, but basically told me that me going back to work wouldn't make enough. After an argument, my husband went through our finances to see
And found
where we could cut back. He was confused when he saw that I had regular recurring withdrawals leading back years and asked me about it. I broke down and revealed my money to him. My money,
Years.
which now sits at about 47,000. After I told him all this, he just broke down sobbing. I told him that the money was a precaution I would have taken with any partner.
So you stole $47,000 from him
Give that back.
after he, and on top of that, after he was paying for everything, he gets hurt, can't pay for it anymore. She starts stealing money to make sure she can go someplace else. This is what I'm talking about. This is why that study went where they were like more than 50% of women, married women, have a backup plan. I believe it because they're always looking for the way out.
Right.
And I'm telling you, if this is your mindset,
Going in.
you're a scammer. That's
Going
what you
in.
are.
Yes.
You're
Because
stealing money the whole. Come on.
The problem is you're already expecting for shit to hit the fan
Yep.
well beforehand, and it's just like you don't
So when
have
you put
any
yourself in
flags,
that mindset,
right? And you don't have any flags, but you already have that mindset that if everything goes bad or whatever, then even when the times are getting rough, you're willing to leave regardless of the facts.
right?
That's
Like,
the problem.
a bitch that could do something like this, he should divorce her immediately.
Facts.
Because you stole money behind my back for years, and then you get caught and
Can't trust you.
and have the nerve to try and justify it.
Can't trust you.
Like a bitch who would do this, she would cheat. Of
Yep.
course she would. She did.
Can't trust
To
you.
get a boyfriend ready in case for when she needs to leave. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm like, fuck out of here. It's rat behavior.
And not specific to him. He left the house to stay with his brother and said, I heard him on every possible level, but my mom says this is exactly what the money is for and should bail now.
I
And I'm
hate,
an asshole.
I fucking
I
hate
think
them.
that's messed
I
up.
hate all of them.
Oh my
Anyone
God.
like that, I dislike you. I
Yep.
despise you. You should
Yep.
be married.
Yep.
That's the problem.
Yep.
Women take advice from battered women
Yep.
and ruin their relationship.
Yep.
You have to understand that if you're not looking at your finances, anything could be going on with you.
So
That's true,
basically,
too.
don't
That's true,
marry
too.
a thieving woman.
She's not.
She's a thief.
She's a
bro.
thief.
He's married to the woman, and she's She's pulling money out
without
No,
his
no,
without
he's
his
married-
knowledge. That is fucking thievery.
And this bitch right next to her, oh, it's a joint account. What
Doesn't
does-
matter. It's
what
still
does-
without.
No, hold on, hold
under
on.
his nose.
Exactly, because what does that mean? He said, oh, it's a joint account. Yeah, it's a joint account, but yet you're doing something with the money that you don't want me to know about.
Right.
What are you talking about? So
She didn't
it's
even
not
bother
being
to
shared.
present it. Right. She didn't even bother to present it. Tell him about it. Nothing like
Nothing.
that. He is not aware. It's underneath his nose.
You're stealing, bro. You're fucking stealing.
Bro, he married a woman and said, I trust you with the finances. Don't
Yeah.
worry about I'ma work. I'ma trust you with the finances. So if I put my trust in you to make sure that you keep the finances and you pulling money out on the low
Yep.
for years, you're stealing.
Yep.
And on top of that, if you pulling the money out causes me to have to work extra
Extra jobs, right.
break his back at fucking
Right.
work, and the whole time that you see him struggling, that's the worst part. She had to have sit here for years and watched him fucking struggle, knowing that she could alleviate that problem anytime by stop stealing the fucking money.
Yep.
No.
It's
Beyond me that she didn't even use the money, escape money to help him do everything.
I trust you to maintain the finances and put them where they belong, not for you to duck them off in an escape account.
It is.
Right,
It
right.
is. It is fucking stealing, bitch. And don't fucking play fucking word game semantics with me. Like, yes, I am a lawyer, so yes, technically it's not stealing because y'all are married and it's a joint account. So both your names are on there, so you can't be legally charged with larceny. However, everybody with a fucking brain knows that this is wrong.
Fuck outta here. I don't give what the fuck.
And so you can't hide behind
You're stealing.
a legal technicality and saying that because we're married and everything's gonna be mine anyway, that I can just hide it in an account where he doesn't know about. That's not real. And the fact that you would even bring that up as a defense means you're a dishonest piece of shit because you know that it's wrong, regardless of what the law says. Stop that.
Well, yeah, just to be like
She's
accurate,
entitled to have
she
what
is.
he brings in.
Okay, but
Wouldn't that be her fun then? She didn't need an escape account.
Exactly.
I was about
did
to
he
say,
say?
okay,
Exactly. And that's the point. He said, well, then wouldn't that be her fund then? And she wouldn't need to have an escape account.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're entitled to half of what he makes anyway. So you wouldn't need an escape account because everything is yours anyway.
And everything that he's working hard for and getting a double job, guess what? All that money that you're taking from could be applied to you and him.
Right.
So you're just sabotaging both each other anyway. So what the fuck?
Yeah. And she's sabotaging both of them and then blaming him for what other men did to other women. Sick.
and that's what makes a man never trust you ever again.
Yep.
And once that man never trusts you, especially when it comes to a money situation, when he feels like you've been hiding money, you would never be able to win that man back again.
Yep.
Men, we really operate most times on a principle level. It has nothing to do with the fact that you had the money and you saved the money. It had everything to do that you had the money.
You didn't tell
it was
me.
your quote unquote escape plan.
Yep.
I never knew about
Yep.
it, and you've watched me struggle
Yep.
working 2 jobs and door dashing
Yep.
on the off day.
And
So I
stealing
never
from
have
me.
an off day for however long this transpired. If it was 6 months or a year. And then when I said, hey, you know what? I'm willing to still sacrifice myself for you. Let's just downsize so I can afford it and I don't have to kill myself in the process. She refuses to downsize and says, I will go ahead and get a part-time job. Him knowing how much the expenses, I guess, are to upkeep the home that they live in, said it's not going to be enough money. And then she wants to reveal when she got caught.
Disgusting. Absolutely nasty work. Nasty motherfucker. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. Crackhead talk. As far as I'm concerned,
It's not flying.
morally, it's fucking stealing. That's just facts.
100%. Like,
You
what?
are a dishonest fucking rat
Thief.
if you do shit like this. Absolutely. And there's no defense for it. Oh, joint account. Suck my dick, joint account.
Right.
Fuck you talking about?
The fuck?
Trash. Get out of
This
here.
is crazy. Like, this will get you yoked up. Like,
I'm saying, bro. And
real.
people really out here like trying to justify
get
what
you
she
yoked
did.
up.
She stole $50,000.
of my heart. Oh, the
Like imagine stealing my money to put in an account to escape from me. Fucking joking, right? You're joking, right?
jokes.